Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Taurus, hope you guys are good this week, okay? And when I went into the meditation for you guys to get the pool and see what's going on with your energy, they told me that each person will be doing a time for reflection this week, so quite surprising to me too. Okay. Okay. For some reason they gave you a little song title. And it wasn't like a whole song, it was just this part. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And then it was like toil and labor though, so it wasn't a good thing. I don't think she was saying it was a good thing either, but anyway, so I sing toil and labor card, and it equals overwork and underappreciated, or overwork and underpaid. I feel like this year has taught you a lot about appreciation, Taurus. Okay, how to appreciate people, but also how to be appreciated. I feel like you struggle with that, not appreciating people, but being appreciated. Okay, maybe even appreciating people too. You struggle with that, but things you went through changed that for you and taught you how to make better decisions and choices for yourself. Options that will appreciate you, whether it be a person or a place, a thing too. I feel like some of you went into business for yourself this year, or you left that person alone that made you feel unappreciated, or and because you learned how to appreciate yourself on a different level, it helps you to see more clearly in decision making. Okay, this year might have even increased your self-worth and the way you view and treat yourself, as well as allow others to treat you. So you ain't going for nothing. That's what it is. But it's also saying that you learned, you just leveled up. Taurus is up. In other words. So yeah, I got 3 questions written down. We're gonna jump into that just a minute after I pull these cards for you guys. God, universe, angels, and spirit guides. What messages do we have for Taurus at this time, please? Messages for Taurus. What messages do we have for Taurus at this time? Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus, please. What messages do we have for Taurus? Okay. Self-care card. What self-care card do we have for Taurus, please? Self-care card. This is just for the end of the spread, y'all. So if y'all don't see me getting right into these cards, that's why. We save them to the end after we ask the questions. Self-care card for Taurus, please. What do we have for the self-care card for Taurus? Self-care card. What do we have for Taurus? Self-care card. What messages do we have for Taurus? Messages for Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What messages do we have for Taurus? Messages for Taurus. We ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. Here you are the ocean and I must confess. I'm going to tell you why I'm singing that song. Girl, let's just get married. I just want to get married. That's some of y'all out here. Gary go get married. That's how y'all feeling. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to be real and say what's on my heart. That's courthouse with the marriage. We ain't even getting into them yet, but somebody Gary getting married. Somebody getting married. Okay? Expectation. Could be expecting a baby too. Let's take this chance and make this love feel relevant. Didn't you know I loved you from the start, yeah? When I think about all the years we put in this relationship, who knew we'd make it this far? Okay. If there's anything that Taurus could read at this time, what would it be? If there's anything that Taurus could read at this time, what would it be? If there's anything that Taurus could read at this time, what would it be? Anything for Taurus to read at this time, what could it be? What would it be? Anything if anything that Taurus could read at this time, what could it be? Messages for things that Taurus could get rid of at this time. Messages for things that Taurus could get rid of at this time. When I think about it, baby, us having some babies. Come on, won't you be my lady? I feel like a lot of it gives me this Five of Cups. Not saying that y'all don't have something to get rid of, but I feel like this Five of Cups has been coming out for a lot of people that may not have really mainly anything to get rid of, but just past disappointment. The way people raised you that was wrong. The way people hurt you that was wrong. The way people taught you that was wrong. You might be feeling a little disappointed in those people, but you need to forgive those people because you need to retreat from that disappointment. Okay? And know that this person, they did their best, okay? Ace of Cups. I know that's a new love and emotion, but I know this person did the best they could to love you, okay? Or teach you, or even in the past, maybe this person that you disappointed you, okay, that you retreated from the disappointment, maybe they didn't know how to love you properly. It's something to do with somebody not knowing how to love you, and letting, justice handle that, letting God handle it, just letting it go in order to move into this fresh new cycle with fresh new emotions, okay? And a fresh new stable beginning. And it could be to do with this marriage sitting right here, but we ain't gonna get into that because we supposed to pretend we don't know that's there for now. Okay, but something is for the new cycle. Okay, all the disappointment has to be left in the old cycle. Anything that you feel like you need vengeance on, let vengeance be the Lord. Okay, retreat. It's a new cycle ahead of you. Okay, so we will look into this disappointment though. Why is this Five of Cups here for Taurus? What's this Five of Cups for Taurus? Stagnation. Some people that you had to cut off, or some ways, whatever brought you to this disappointment, stuff that you had to cut off, stuff that caused you to be stagnated, standing still, stuff that it wasn't welcome with you in a new cycle. This disappointment, just like I just explained to you, you retreating from it. Through this whole year, things that happened to you help to balance you out and get you to retreat from this disappointment in order to have love, okay? In order to have this stable new beginning that you probably, Gary, go into a marriage with now, okay? It all was for a reason. This is like a reflection. That's exactly why they call it a time for reflection. Yes, now that you see that your disappointment got you here to your brand new beginnings, so you're letting that close out, okay? Your disappointment brought you opportunity. If you only believed, and did you believe? Yes, you did, because you head into a marriage. Let me stop trying to clarify that. So we're not on those yet. Okay, so we get that, what the disappointment was. Yeah, we are. I get that. So what to focus on now? Will be a good thing for Taurus to focus on now. Will be a good thing for Taurus to focus on now. A good thing for Taurus to focus on now. Will be a good thing for Taurus to focus on now. Things to be good for Taurus to focus on at this time. Will be in Taurus's best interest to focus on at this time. The Five of Cups came out again. So maybe it's other disappointment that's heavy for you. That's caused you confusion and caused you to be stuck. Could have been some way you was raised. That's what I feel like. It's something deeply rooted that has caused you to be confused all this time. Seven of Cups reversed, but you're coming out of confusion. You're coming out of the disappointment. Why is the Seven of Cups here in the reverse? No, scratch that. Why is the Ten of Pentacles? Well, they already gave me something. Too late. Six of Cups. Yep, childlike energy. Look at that. That's a mother and a child. Something that's mother. This could be, yep, healing from child, like something child wounding that brought that you healing. You working on, at this time, you're focused on getting rid of whatever this disappointment that was taught to you as a child. And you look at you, you're pouring out. That's what it's saying you to focus on. Pour out those emotions. Maybe you mad at your mama, mad at your daddy, mad at somebody that should have been something that they wasn't, and it's been heavy to you all this time. You're letting that go. That's what you can focus on doing. Healing that situation. Whatever that family situation is, heal it. Ten of Wands. Forgive and move on. Yeah. That's what it said. The Ten of Wands is you taking charge to lay those burdens down at the altar, honey. And pour that emotion out. Because you only get one parent, and maybe people did the best they can. And once you're able to look at it like that, you can forgive these people and be compassionate about them because they did the best they can. They did the best they can. Okay? See, look at that. They couldn't even hold all the books to learn what they needed to learn. They tried. They did the best they can. And that's what I get with this card. Whoever this person is brought this heavy energy, whoever this parent is, you're taking charge to move forward, to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to know this person did the best that they can with the resources that they had. Okay? And regardless of that, you will have all the tools you need to manifest. Okay? You got everything you need. You are everything that you need in this lifetime. So what? Somebody to know how to love you right. You love yourself right now. That's what you're learning. That's what you're needing to focus on. Forgiving somebody that needs your forgiveness. And I feel like it's a family issue. What would help Taurus to be better in the new year? Messages for what would help Taurus to be better in the new year. Messages for Taurus. So what can help them be better in the new year? Messages for Taurus. What will help them be better in the new year? Messages for Taurus. And what will help them to be better in the new year? I feel some kind of healing coming through with a parent. Somebody you're finally forget a mama, or somebody that they've been holding a grudge to or mad at for all these years. Yep, they're taking charge of it to let the tower come down. To stop being so defensive and so grounded, you know, to realize that they could have did better if they knew better. Okay? And that brings in the potential to have some kind of new relationship with whoever this person is. It could be this person. It could be this emperor in your life. Or that could be you, but that could represent your dad. Okay? Some boss-like person. Could be your mom, too. Okay, but it's some kind of ending taking place here. Look at that. Look at that. Look how they learning in that card. They learning something. Yeah, and it's going to be this is going to be around emotions, but I feel like this is going to be with a balance out in a family situation. whoever you've been feuding with. And that ain't going to be for every Taurus. So if you don't got no family situation that you need to let go of, that part didn't resonate with you, okay? So yeah. Let's move on to this marriage. Why is marriage here for Taurus, please? Why'd you show us marriage? Why is marriage here for Taurus? Now, this is the second part. I just did a spread because that's time for reflection. I didn't know that was happening. So I just threw in a little mini spread where I pulled 2 Kipper cards and a couple angel answers and some self-cares. And now I'm going to clarify. So that just make the video double. And it's still only going to be 30 minutes or so. Marriage. Why is that here? For Taurus. Why'd you put Taurus? Why'd you put marriage here for Taurus, please? What's this marriage card? What does Taurus need to know about this marriage card? I don't know why the cards acting stubborn like this. Marriage. Why is that here for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about this marriage card? Marriage. Why is that here for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about this marriage card? Why is marriage here for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about this marriage card? Marriage. Why is marriage here for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about this marriage card? I feel a perception change needed. So this whole family dynamic thing, okay? It could be a mom. That's what I said. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Somebody could have lacked. Had lack of, yeah, the burdens. The burdens are there again. That's the burdens. They get in the way of your marriage now, look like. Maybe somebody, you come from a family of a pharaoh marriage. So, you know, that hurts you and that scares you when marriage is on the table. So you're feeling stuck, maybe having cold feet. But it looks like overall you're going to gain a new perspective, or you need to. Gaining this new perspective is the key to you making that judgment call to take charge of the situation. So I feel like you want to marry your person, but you're just afraid that it's going to turn out to be something, maybe somebody else in your family, your parents. You're going to turn out to be like somebody, a failed marriage. Or maybe you had a failed marriage and you don't want another. Okay, but, yeah, that's just showing me that you're scared. So I'm going to put that back and do another. Let's grab some more. Why is marriage here for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about this marriage? It's not going to be the same. Why is marriage here for Taurus? You tell us about marriage. Tell us about marriage here for Taurus. Tell us about marriage here for Taurus. Why is marriage here for Taurus? Can you tell us about marriage? Cold feet. That's what this is. The Fool reverse. Somebody's scared. Scared that they're going to turn into some other foundation that did not make it. Scared to celebrate with their wish fulfillment. Look at that. They got wish fulfillment, happiness, and they want to, you know, have some kind of ignition, some kind of reigniting, or just to ignite, have a new beginning, you know, with this person that they love. Have balance, have more love, be victorious. They feel this deep connection. They want to invest in it, but they're so afraid to be left out in the cold. So this is you and your cold feet when it comes to marriage, because somebody else's marriage didn't last. So this Fool in the reverse is you having cold feet when it comes to marriage. Like you want to marry your person, but you are scared. Can you give Taurus some advice about marriage so they can be all right? Can you tell them something about marriage and thinking that it'll turn out like everybody else's marriage? Can you tell them that? What advice, God? Yeah, it's a lack mentality. I asked God for some advice. It's you being stuck in your own mind. That's what they're telling you. Take your time. Put one foot in front of the other, but take charge of the situation. Stand up for your lover and yourself and what you really want. You are everything you need. You have all the tools you need to manifest. And the cycle is that you think where your marriage is going to end up like anybody else's is a vicious cycle, and you need to close it out. That's the advice that I just got from God when I asked. So let's see the cards that actually came out, though. It's a lack mentality. It keeps you conflicted, whether it's inner or outer. That's the devil's job, to keep you scared and fearful. But God is letting you know this is him, his timing right here. He put this out here for you. Follow your intuition. That's what God is telling you. Follow what you feel. Make your decision and know that I am with you every step of the way. It's conflicting. It's conflicting. This is you having inner conflict, but he wants you to know that it's just mental imposing. Your marriage ain't going to turn out nothing like nobody else's that you know. I love that. Thank you, God. Thank you. Courthouse. Why is that here? That's probably why courthouse is here. Thinking. Like, you going to do it. 2 of Cups. You going to get married? First of all. Second of all, that's what the courthouse is thinking. Oh, at the court, we're going to end up at the courthouse? Nope. Yep, y'all are for marriage. And that's a proposal. This is you proposing a courthouse. This is your proposal. After you possibly come to this video and get some confirmation, or you pray to God on your own and meditate and get even more confirmation, you're going to propose. Courthouse. Why is courthouse here? Because God put this in your life for you. Because he wanted you to be happy. He wanted you to be bold and confident and know what you want and know what you deserve and go get it. And don't let nothing in that old cycle, nothing that sees whatever you saw in other people's marriages, that's not you, and it won't be you in that cycle, because it's a vicious cycle of lack mentality and being oppressed in that cycle. Don't think that way. This what God has put in front of you is a wish fulfillment, and that's why it's here. That's why it's showing up the way it is. Now let's see what we have. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, and guess what? Guess what else came out? If you believe that God has put this in your life for you. I love it when it get like this, because God get to talking now. He get to preaching to us. Why is opportunity here? Because you're confused. You're not so sure. You don't know where this is going to land. Are you going to end up like your parents? You're going to end up like the Joneses? Nope, you're not. You're not going to end up like that, because God is going to send you some messages. He's going to give you some confidence and some encouragement and put you right in the Queen of Wands energy. Why is opportunity here for Taurus, please? Where you confident, you bold, you act like it, and you know exactly what you want and what you deserve. This is what he's telling you again. Bottom of the deck. This is what... I cannot make this up. There's that Queen of Wands energy he Gary put you in so you could chase your happiness in that marriage. You feel me? This opportunity is for marriage. It's for you. It ain't for nothing. It ain't. It's a brand new beginning that God has gifted you with. And guess what you're going to be doing? Walking away from being confused, because you know. You're going to know beyond a reasonable doubt that this is what God put in your life for a reason. It's for you, and for only you, and can't nobody take that from you. All you have to do is believe that God loves you. He does. He really does. He loves you this much to save you a person and write Taurus right on him. That's how God is. That's how magnificent he is. And if you think he's not that magnificent, then you are wrong. Okay? If you believe, you have to believe in magic. If you believe, why is it here for Taurus? If you believe, why is that here for Taurus? Look, if you believe, this is being fierce and passionate and charging into something you're passionate about. And this is what it is, a happy cup. And this is having the clarity to do so. See, that's what I'm saying. God is showing up today. You better preach, God. Tell us something today. Amen. If you believe, okay? If you believe that you have the confidence, the courage, the strength, and all you need to make this happen, then you can. Okay, then all of a sudden, that's you just charging in there to speak your truth, possibly to propose. Okay, this is you moving. This is a 7 of Swords. This is you moving away, and it looks like he's sneaking away, but he ain't sneaking away. He just picking his shit up and taking it. This person is sneaking away, and it's a fox in the card. Fox is sly or slick. Yep, this person is sly or slick. I'm sneaking away. But I don't think your intentions are being sly and slick. I think you just want to sneak away because it's so much confusion for you. I don't think you're being sly and slick at all. I think you just need to stop trying to avoid it, okay, and walk away, because you're causing confusion probably to the whole situation. Stop trying to avoid the marriage, because just do it, okay? Stop trying to avoid whatever conversation or whatever you're trying to avoid that's causing confusion or putting too much options on the table for you. What you're needing to do is believe that you can do it, okay? You got this confidence and this strength within you. And just do it. Okay? Self-love cards will be helpful for you this time. Beauty ritual. Taking some time to yourself to listen to your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit. Okay? Meditate. Okay? Take the time to get you some rest. Make sure you're getting rest. Don't be up all night stressing and shit. Go to bed. Listen to them guided meditations on YouTube. I'm going to start putting some of them down in the description box. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. No promises. Because I might forget. But I go and I listen to guided meditations when I sleep. If I'm having a hard time releasing something, then I'll find a releasing meditation. And it'll listen to it the whole time I'm asleep. Okay, and then I wake up the next morning feeling so refreshed. Whatever it is that I feel like I struggle with that day, that's the meditation I focus on that night. If I did not struggle with anything, then I working on my clairaudience and my intuition so it can be jam-packed, even more jam-packed than it is now. So, yeah. So if you know you're feeling down and out, or you feeling like, God, I wanted to let go of that thought today, but I really had a hard time, man. Go look on YouTube for guided meditations to let go of negative thoughts, lack mentalities, to open up your subconscious memories, subconscious brain. Do that kind of stuff. Because it really has helped me. Like, you'll wake up one day and just feel healed out of nowhere. Now, that's God. But he guided you. He'll guide you to the correct meditation that's going to be best for you. So all you got to really do is get on there and look. And you'll find out that a meditation will pop up. And you won't be even looking at meditations like that. That was not no coincidence. It was God or your spirit guides telling you that this is going to be a good thing for you to watch. And you should watch it. Because they be knowing stuff that we don't know. So you just got to roll with it. You just got to believe that God has this all set up to be to best benefit every individual person. And he's the best person to do it for us, okay? So with that being said, Taurus, that's what I got for you this week for a time of reflection, okay? And I feel like you've been probably used to seeing or being a part of toil and labor so long that you just don't see that it could be possible that you could just have this good person and this good marriage for nothing. Well, it's for all the work that you've put in over the years where you've not been appreciated. That's what this is about. It's about that you have you've put in work and been nice and you've been a good person and people have taken advantage of that. So now God has put somebody in your life to appreciate you. And you appreciate them back and y'all go far away. Okay? So that's how that works, Taurus. I love this. I be looking at y'all. I be looking at y'all and Scorpio because y'all on the way. Scorpio, I done seen, well, I ain't gonna say I done seen them, but they went from deep diving to being completely in love because they healed out any past issues. Okay? Y'all are next. Okay? And y'all the only, I ain't trying to say nothing about nobody else because I'm a Pisces. I would love for us to be there. That's not what they talking about for us, though. They're talking about us, well, they are talking about us being blessed and stuff. But, like, we ain't on love right now. We on finances, okay? Y'all on love. Scorpios on love. Okay? So that's great. I love it. I love to look at other people's love because I'm waiting on love myself. Not really waiting. I'm focused on what I need to do, but love is going to find me sometime. It may be great, but no rush. The lessons I learned in life taught me to be selective and not rush and not wear my heart on my sleeve and not give too much. I learned the hard way. Okay? So that's what I got for you guys, Taurus. I hope it helped you guys. Thumbs up the video if it resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Thanks for coming back if you're not new. Thanks. Welcome if you are. And I will see you guys soon. Love, peace, and happiness. Namaste.